Oh my gosh, hello, I'm Potroast Mom. This is Fawcett. She's so excited to be here with you today. She loves the sound of a pillow scratch. Don't we all? Today we're doing incredibly important work. We're doing work of what's important work? This is almost religious. We are discussing and rating famous cats from pop culture. I'll weigh in on my cat's opinions. I have to be so real with you. They don't speak English. Fawcett. So they're not going to say anything out loud. Maybe they will. So what I have here, I'm going to show them the pictures on my laptop. I'll show you the pictures as well. We have a list of, I think there's 23 cats. I asked on my Instagram story for people to give me their favorite cat from pop culture. They delivered. There is only 2 internet cats. The rest are from movies, TV, the White House. Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. If we're doing religious work right now, he's my Pope, okay? I also like the way he just kind of doesn't even resemble a cat. Like, I mean, he looks kind of like a cat sometimes. It's very, very 90s prop cat, and I live for that. Rocco, could you take a look at the following photos? What kind of scale should we rate them on? Does anyone remember that episode of The Office where Michael, on beach day, Michael gives them like a gold star, a 5 out of 10, and something else? And to Pam, he's like, is there a conversion chart in your notebook? And she's like, no. When would I have written that down? He's like, well, just look. It's going to be kind of like that situation. I guess we'll go out of 10. For me personally, and I think for Rocco, the outfits make him, and this is my own suggestion. This is the only one I suggested. I am forced to give Salem a 10 out of 10. No, he deserves more than that. But because he's first, we'll just go 10 out of 10. I don't want to be biased. Also, Rocco, look at this one with the Cheetos. Does that entice you more? Rocco, his previous owner obviously fed him a lot of human food. He loses his mind over human food. Look at this one. This one, please groom me. Oh my God. Have you ever said that in your life, Rocco? Did I show you guys that? Yeah, I posted a video on here where I shaved this mat off of Rocco's side and he looks very scary. So I think Rocco ultimately very relates to this image. He's going to go 10 out of 10 as well. The next one, you're going to be so happy. The white cat on the airplane from the live action Scooby-Doo movie in 2002. First of all, this movie is so good. Like, I've watched it recently. Okay, so first of all, this cat, gorgeous. Second of all, hated Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I'm on board. Also, was on an airplane and yet not in a carrier. Coupon energy. Coupon energy. So I think Coupon would give it a 10 out of 10. I think Fawcett would be so scared of airplanes because everything is scary towards her. So I think she would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. So if we averaged those scores, what is that? Like a 8.5 out of 10. Is that what that is? Don't tell me if it's not. No, it would be an 8. Can you believe I went to college? I don't remember anything from it. Rocco, do you have any thoughts on this cat? Besides that it's God tier? If you're sauce it and you know it's sauce, your sauce. So this next cat was a very popular answer. I've never seen this show. I'm not sure how to say this. I'm pretty sure it's Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. This cat, I'm obsessed. The enormous eyes. It has the same vibes as Fawcett to me. That's what it has towards me in my direction. Oh my God, they're silent wrestling again. What do you think about this? Do you have thoughts or like... I have the second picture of them. This was stickers someone selling on Etsy. I'm obsessed. Also, the purple ears. That's heaven on earth to me. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I don't care what my cats would give it. Oh my God, this next one. Coupon. Please, I'm trying to talk about Socks Clinton, Bill Clinton's cat. Socks Clinton. Gorgeous, angel-like. Alive today? Do we know? Do we know? No, of course it's not. Bill Clinton was president in the 90s. Well, I guess Rocco was born in 2005, so anything is possible. Rocco? Somehow, even though you weren't there, I feel like you were in the 90s. Do you know what I mean by that? I'm aligning your chakras. What do we give Socks Clinton? Everyone left. And Coupon will not let go of this toy. No. It broke. God is a man. He perpetuates our suffering. I recently learned how to do a surgeon's knot. That's definitely not what I'm doing here, but I just wanted to tell you that. Okay, back to the critical matter at hand, Socks Clinton. I think that Coupon would have hated Bill Clinton and loved Socks. And Coupon would also like to be kind of elevated to that status of living in the White House. I mean, I guess she's an internet icon. She would want more. She's power hungry. I think Coupon would give Socks a 9 out of 10. I doubt she would give... Well, I said she'd give the Scooby-Doo one 10 out of 10. It's very hard to impress her. I think she'd probably give Socks a 9 out of 10. Now you hang from my lips. I have to be honest. I don't think that Fawcett would understand the government. I don't think you could explain it to her. I don't think she would get it. So she'd probably give Socks Clinton a 10 out of 10 just because she didn't know what was going on. Should we move on to the next? Oh, did I not show them the picture? Does this change your opinion ultimately? No, it doesn't. Called it. Okay, I did do one internet cat. No, two. And that is the gorgeous, the angel-like. I'm going to get myself scratched. Grumpy cat, grumpy cat, grumpy cat. I could do pot roast at the same time because both of them were more culturally significant than the Renaissance. And both of them died when they were 7. And, I mean, what does that mean? I don't know. But I think we should try to figure it out. Rocco, can you please come over here? You're my only steady companion. Grumpy Cat and Pot Roast are obviously getting 100 million out of 10. They're getting at least 5 gold stars. They're getting Michelin stars. They're getting elevated status to, like, let's go back to my religion metaphor. What's more influential than the Pope? They are my Jesus Christ. Pot Roast and Grumpy Cat are my religion. They are my Jesus Christ. And everyone else who is in the Bible. Next we have an angel. A legend. And that would be Bandit from The Office. And we cannot talk about cats from The Office without talking about Sprinkles, who was very sick and needed a lot of treatment towards the end of her life. 10 out of 10. And Bandit, I don't know anything about him really other than she tossed him through the ceiling. Do you have any thoughts on Bandit? Could you just take a look here for me? Just one look. Okay. I think Rocco would give Bandit a 0 out of 10 just because I think he's not interested in rating cats anymore. And obviously from The Office, we have to talk about Garbage. The greatest cat in the world. Did he? I don't have a picture of him up right here, so I'll have to Google it. But I'm pretty sure he looked like Rocco. What if we started calling you Garbage? It's unclear. Next we have Fat Louie from Princess Diaries. Come over here. Come over here. I think Coupon would not like Fat Louie. Fat Louie's a boy, right? And didn't he become a prince at the end? I don't think Coupon would like that. I don't think she would think that men should have elevated rank. Although, what was Socks Clinton? I famously assume girl until proven otherwise. Next, a classic. I've never been like a huge... I've never read the comics or anything, but people are really into Garfield. He is a cultural icon. I have to be honest, I don't think anyone here would care about him just based on the fact that everyone else already cares about him, like enough people care about him. Can you look? Can you just this once? Here, I'll get a bigger picture. Faucet, soup. Okay, they definitely wouldn't care, but hear me out. What is this? It's Garfield from 1979. It's a different Garfield. You're a bigger fan of that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I think ultimately they would rate Garfield a 0 out of 10. And Garfield from 1979, a 5 out of 10. And that's being extremely generous. Next we have Thackeray Binks. I don't like this character. I have to be so real with you. What do you think? I don't like his voice. I think if you're going to turn a man into a cat, don't give him the ability to speak. Like, wasn't that the problem in the first place? Faucet, please. We need your decisiveness now more than ever. Just based on her lack of interest, I'm going to go 3 out of 10. As well as Rocco's and Coupon. Thoughts? No, she doesn't have any. I have literally no idea what this is. And I don't know if it should count as a cat. But a lot of people did suggest it, and that is cat bus. It's so scary towards me. And then look at this. Well, look at that. Isn't that scary? And then look at this. What in the hell is that? What is that? Be real. Can you give negative out of 10s? Yes, I can, because I'm in charge. And I can also give negative gold stars. And that's what this cat gets, especially the little figurine. The cat from Breakfast at Tiffany's, I've never seen that. Although I do have a scar on my upper lip from an orange kitten that I fostered. And so I am a little wary of orange cats. I was sleeping and the kitten scratched my face, and that's how I woke up. It was terrible. I'm feeling insanely generous, and so I will give 6 out of 10. Rocco's completely checked out. What little he did give us has left. What is this one? The Black Cat from Coraline. Again, I've never seen this movie, but I am obsessed with the vibes this cat has. It's just scary, and I love that. It also has weird little feet, and Fawcett's feet look like that. I think Fawcett would love it. Fawcett! 9 out of 10, 3 gold stars. Coupon? The cat from Pet Cemetery. What's its name? Sassy. No. Church. It's Church. Oh my God. More religious figures. Coupon, could you just focus? She would like Church because it's uglier than her, and she does not want to be around a cat who is more beautiful than her. Not that that exists. I think ultimately she would give it a 2 out of 10. Why I, on the other hand, love dirty, scary cats, and so for me it's a 9 out of 10. So average those. This next one, Mr. Bigglesworth. I used to think these cats were very cool, these Sphinx cats, until I learned that you have to like give them a lot of baths and like they need extensive cleaning because the like oils build up on their skin. They freak me out. Now I don't want to look at them. That's the end of the sentence. And so I have to speak for everyone here. I'm forced to when I say that this is a 0 out of 10. Next we have Sassy from Homeward Bound. I remember watching this many years ago, but I can't remember exactly what she was like in the movie. But Fawcett, look, it looks like you, sort of. Wow, even though they look like she's still not interested. She would give it a 4 out of 10 because it's kind of nostalgic towards me. I think I would give her a 6 out of 10. Oh, look at that picture. It's so cute. The next one, I didn't even do these on purpose, but the cats look similar. The cat, Mr. Jinx from Meet the Parents' cat. Do you remember when it used the toilet? That was such a classic. I don't think anyone here could appreciate a cat that smart. Including me, you know? Let's go. Six out of 10. Again, I'm so sorry, but those cats are, yeah. Okay, next, I just watched this movie because it's on Netflix. Snowball from Stuart Little. This cat is God tier. First of all, its malicious intent would be so appreciated by Coupon. Oh my God, your claws are so strong. Also, if I brought a mouse to live in this house, okay, I'm writing a small poem. Coupon would immediately eat it, and Snowball did the same thing, but then Snowball spit it out. And so Coupon would never do that. She would have started chewing immediately, which I love. So yeah, I do have to give Snowball a 10 out of 10, even though he did not follow through on eating Stuart Little. But I mean, I guess if he had, there wouldn't be a movie. Look at this picture of him with his tail in his mouth. I love it. Next, Puss in Boots. Yes, absolutely. You know who would want a sword? Well, Coupon, but I wouldn't give her a sword. Rocco, I wouldn't give him a sword either. I would give no one here a sword. Rocco, could you take a look at this? Rocco? Fawcett? Thoughts, feelings, musings, poetry? Well, I like a cat with nefarious intent. And a feather in his hat. 11 out of 10. Gorgeous. 4 gold stars. Next, we have the Cheshire Cat. I love this cat. I love this cat. I wish cats could smile in real life in a scary way. I won't elaborate. I like this original version of it that's like extra ugly. It almost looks like Rocco, but Rocco barely has any teeth. I think he would be jealous of that cat. I think he would look up to this cat because it has teeth where he doesn't. He has like 4, I think I've said this before, he has 4 canines. They're gray and all the teeth in between are missing, which does make it pretty easy for me to give him his blood pressure pill. Also, I filmed a day in the life. I think I'll post it on Wednesday, and I did film me giving him his pills. Next, and we're back to the White House with Willow Biden. Yeah. I don't know if she still lives there right now. I don't know if she was involved in how they just found cocaine in the White House, but I would love to think that she is. Can anyone pay attention to me? No. Just because I hope she's involved in the newest scandal of the Biden administration She's a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm getting lax on these guys. I got to be more critical. Next we have, oh my God. I cannot stress how much I love Men in Black. It cannot be overstated. The movie series is so good. Tommy Lee Jones, so good. Will Smith, so good. The third Men in Black movie, not that good. Here's my ranking. Men in Black 2. Sometimes the second one is better than the first one, like with Shrek and The Godfather. I will not be hearing any criticism on that thought at all. You will not change my mind. Wait, did I finish? 2, 1, 4, 3. Tommy Lee Jones isn't in the fourth one, which is a huge bummer, but I like the lady who's in the fourth one. This cat, Orion, he's gorgeous to me, and he has the universe on his collar, on his belt. He's a galactic warrior. He's an interstellar angel. He's do you remember? I don't know what the lady's name was. There was a lady who appeared on a hill in front of 3 children, and she gave them prophecies. What is that called? What is her name? The lady of, that's what Orion is to me. He's my lady on the hill handing out prophecies. He's my he's my Nostradamus. 5 full, hearty, grass-fed gold stars. The last cat on my list is Pot Roast, and I've already said it. I will repeat it. 1,000,000 out of 10. 7 out of 5 gold stars. Maybe even 10 out of 5 gold stars. An angel living on earth. A deity. She is a religion to me. She is my, she is my Father, Spirit, Holy Ghost. No. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. She's my Trinity. She's my angel. I love her so much. I miss her. How many Michelin stars can a cat have? She has 4 of them. That's my stance on the matter. And she earned them. Anyways, thank you for joining us as we rated famous cats. Comment your favorite cats in the comments. Please understand that I'm so grateful that you are here with us. And I literally love you. And I will see you next week. Or on Wednesday when I post my day in the life. Bye.